Hi guys, this is Terry from Aussie Diamond Painters. I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on what's been happening with me, and also I finished this beautiful Diamond Art Club, and I also have another one to unbox to show you. Now the reason why I did this Diamond Art Club was I was bored silly in hospital. And I just got my daughter to bring in the box, and I knew that's all I needed. The kit, the canvas and the beads were all in one box. I knew with Diamond Art Club I wouldn't really need a light pad, so I wouldn't need her to bring that in as well. But yeah, it was a good one. The first day that I got it out, I only did about 15 minutes of it, because I just wasn't up to it, but I was bored and I wanted to do something, so I decided to do this one. I've had it in my stash for a little while, but I love doing it. Also, when I got home from hospital, I got one of Buddy's hairs. When I got home from hospital, I actually used a Diamond Art Club box as my lap table, which is this one, which I'm still using. It's a Diamond Art Club box. It's fairly big. It was great as a lap table while I was in bed. And I'm still spending a fair bit of time in bed. My voice is a lot better, but every now and then it croaks and all that sort of thing. I can talk a little bit better. Now I'm still having trouble walking up and down stairs. I just lose my breath, and that's just going to take time. It's just more or less building my strength back up and all that sort of thing. But this one I really enjoyed doing. As I said, I didn't need to have a light pad because you can read the symbols really well. So I didn't need a light pad or anything. So all I needed was for Beck to bring me in the box, and I was ready to go. I just used the baggies that were in there, plus actually surgical tape. If I got to a bag where I didn't use all the drills before the bag was finished, so one of the nurses gave me a roll of surgical tape, so I could just use that to seal up the bags again, which was good. So with Diamond Art Club, you don't need anything else besides the kit. It was just fantastic to do the excuse me, I'm still coughing and that sort of thing. My throat's still really sore from where I was what do you call it? Not incubated. A machine was breathing for me for a couple of days, and where they put the tube down is still pretty sore. Anyway, so the beads, of course, being a Diamond Art Club, are extremely shiny. And this one is called Elephant. As you can see, there's the elephant and the wings. The main reason why I asked her to bring me this one in, I know it's a funny reason, but I did flatline. So it's got angel wings on it. Yeah, I flatlined while I was on the ground, so the ambulance people brought me back, so that was good. But I just thought that was a good reason to do one with angel wings on it. I loved doing this one. The colours were vibrant. I think I had 3 bad drills, so I didn't even bother saving them. And it was just a fabulous kit to work on. As I said, I could do some of it in hospital, not that I did much, but I didn't need a light pad for it. The lights in the hospital were bright enough for me, so that was great. The drills and everything with Diamond Art Club are unbelievable. With my fancy Diamond Art Club lap desk, I could also do it in bed, where I've been spending a lot of time. With my lap table, and I didn't need oh gee, my brain's just not working very well. I didn't need a light pad to help me do it, because the symbols are just so clear, and the colours in the painting are just so vibrant that you don't really need I don't anyway, I don't need a light pad to do the Diamond Art Club ones. So that's that one. I can't wait to frame it and get it up on the wall. Sort of a poignant one for me now. It's scary to flatline. Not that I remember, but after you wake up it is. So it's just a bit of a... first one I did, it's got angel wings. I don't know, I just really like it. It's something that I like to start with. I got the other 2 new ones as well on their way. The one with the lady beetles, and the other one with that are in hands as well. They're on their way with Nominos as well. So I'm looking forward to those, but they usually take about 3 weeks to get here. So I'm going to start another Diamond Art Club, because I am spending a fair bit of time in bed at the moment. Still trying to build my strength up, and yeah, I'm still fairly tired. I'm very anemic because of all the blood I lost, so that'll take some time. I've also got to get a panic bracelet for if it ever happens again. I'm in the queue for one of those. And also the doctors are talking about getting me a dog, but that'll take a couple of years to get, because you go in a queue and then the dog gets trained and all that sort of thing. They're looking at because I work, they're looking at a miniature Pomeranian. Apparently they're very good as service dogs, medical service dogs. They're not so good for people with anxiety and depression and things like that, because all you need for medical is the dog will just have to press the panic button. Because of what happens to me, I normally go down and I start throwing up blood. Well, I don't know to push the button, so the service dog will be trained that if I go down and I'm out, he would or she would press the button. The button gives GPS signals to a home base, and also rings up to 8 people on your list, and it will keep ringing until it finds one particular person in that list. and they even know if it's an answering machine. So if the phone answers but it's a message, they know to go on to the next person. Trying to get in contact with people. Yeah, a service dog needs a fair bit of training before they come to you. So anyway, this one is, I'm absolutely in love with dolphins. So I got this kit to do, which is the one I'll be doing next. Again, a fairly small one, so I can use my fancy laptop desk. It's the usual Diamond Art Club kit with the squishy, blue squishy, 2 lots of wax, a clear tray and some baggies. You'll have to excuse the way I'm talking. Because I had 2 anaesthetics within a couple of days, and I was on a respirator where they had me sedated. My brain's going to take a little while to get back to normal, so it's only because of the anaesthetics. Ooh, there's some nice colours in here, some nice purples. Is there any ABs in this one? I don't think there is. No, no ABs in this one. It was packed on the 21st of December 2018. This came out of the, was it the 2 for the price of 1 sale, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so it's got a lot of purples and a few 310s, but mainly purple and blue. And here's the canvas. It is, where's the end? Here's the instructions on how to do it. I don't think we need that. I think I've done enough of them to know what I'm doing now. But it looks beautiful, of course. I don't know how much of it you can see. It's all dolphins. It's sort of quite partial to dolphins, so that's pretty cool. And pretty partial to purple. Just see how the sticky is. Sticky's great. And here is the jewel field. I don't know how much of that you can see, but it's extremely clear, of course, with any DACs. They're extremely clear. I have to do this on my Diamond Art Club box, so I can do it in bed. Yeah, so I really like this one. I'm quite partial to dolphins, so there's a nice dolphin there jumping up. There's one here. There's one diving in the water here, and there's a couple over here. So shouldn't take me too long to do because I am spending a lot of time in bed. only half that time sleeping. I'm supposed to be getting a lot of rest and eating a lot of red meat. So going forward with this disease, this can happen again. It came from, as some of you are aware, I have psoriasis. I'm now on needles for it every month, which has totally cleared it up. But some years ago, I took a medication called methotrexate, which wasn't very good for me. It has given me this disease where in my esophagus, things like, how do they explain it? Things like varicose veins are growing in my esophagus, and they put me on medication to keep them small so they don't burst. But what happens is they burst and they're like an artery. You die of blood loss. So that's what happened with me the other week. So I'm very anemic at the moment. So I'm having blood tests quite often. I've got to go and have another one after the Easter break. What's today, Monday? I have to go and have it on Wednesday to see how my hemoglobin is, and see whether it's rising as it should. And also because I had quite a few blood transfusions, I think they'd just like to double check that as well. But anyway, as I said, going forward, I'll have the panic button. I have to get that by August. And then the dog probably won't come for another couple of years. I won't need it for a couple of years. But also, they've got to be trained and can't be a puppy, and they have to be toilet trained and sit at my work under my desk without interfering with anybody else at work, and things like that. So all that training has to happen before I can get it and take it to work and that sort of thing. They suggested a toy dog for me, a little one, because I do live in a unit, and they don't need much room and they don't need that much exercise, even though like I'll be going to work every day, so it will be doing a fair bit of walking. If I get sick or if something happens and somebody else has to look after the dog, it doesn't need that much exercise and that sort of thing to keep it happy. So that's good. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon when I finish this one, I suppose, or if I'm feeling better, I can do some more videos, do my naughty DP, get back on that's on my drafting table. But yeah, this has 25 colours, by the way, which isn't excuse me, which isn't that many, but as I said, it's mostly purples and things like that. So let's just have a quick look at the drills and have a look at the beautiful colours. If I can get it open, because I'll be starting it now anyway, because I have finished the last one. Yeah, so there's a lot of purples, and there's blues, purples, dark blue, purples, black. Oh no, that's 939 Milli Black. There we go. The Burger 310. Not many 310s by the look of it. There's one big bag and a couple of little ones. So it's a 939. Yeah. So it's mainly purples and blues, which I think is going to look very pretty. So anyway, I'll keep you updated with how I am. It's a long road for me presently. It's been pretty tough, both emotionally and physically. There's nothing like flatlining and coming back. It's emotionally draining, and gives you a lot to think about. It's probably the right way of putting it. Yeah, and I think my daughter's gone through a fair bit over all this as well, especially when I was on the I keep going to call it an incubator, but that's what babies go in. When I was on the ventilator, because I was there but I wasn't there and I wasn't talking, and excuse me, I wasn't talking and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I think she's been through quite a bit of a shock for her. But anyway, I better go. My voice is starting to go downhill again. So it was great chatting to you. I'm really pleased I've got diamond painting to do. I think I would have gone nuts by now if I didn't have diamond painting that I could do in bed. There's not much else you can really do. I can't do my clay crafts and all that sort of thing in bed, so it's been good to have this, and I can just do 5 or 10 minutes of it if I want to, or I can do 2 hours of it at a time, depending on how I feel. So anyway, it was great chatting with you. If you have any questions or want to leave any feedback, you can put it in the comments section. If you'd like to ask me any questions, also down in the comments section. And I will try and get back to my routine of videos as soon as I can. But as I said, I'm not up to it at this point. So, yeah, I'll just have to wait a little bit longer. This is about as much talking as I can do because I feel my throat closing up. So, as I said, any questions or anything down the bottom of the in the comment section, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Oh, it looks like I got some ABs. I have 141. It's not on my list. Oh yeah, it's down the bottom. 141. There's some white ABs here, so they'll be nice. Not on the box either that there's ABs. Anyway, we'll see where they go, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye for now.